We're not in my house anymore, friends. Let's get ready to see many, many amazing anthuriums with Katja. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are in Germany with Katja from
Hi.
Botanical Katja. You may have seen her at Ham or Houten. She often sells moss and pots there, right?
Yes, and plants.
And little plants.
Too.
Yeah, and she has insane plants. She also built this huge thing in her house. This is a greenhouse. And we're going to look at the plants because she has insane plants. And then she can tell us a little bit more about them. Let's go.
So, welcome to the greenhouse.
This is the first one we have to tell you about. Because this is how we met. Whoa, wait. 05. We need to zoom out for it. Okay, wait. There's plants everywhere.
So, where do we start?
I don't know. Do you need to close the door for it?
Oh, no.
Is that okay?
It's better.
Where should we start? So I
Maybe
guess mostly Anthurium.
Yes, I collect almost exclusively Anthuriums. There are some other plants from time to time here and there, but it's 90% Anthuriums.
Sorry.
So, maybe what is interesting for the beginning? This is a very interesting plant. This is Anthurium stingray. It's like a complex Indonesian hybrid. I feel like it's not very commonly known, but I really like it because it has like very unique venation and shape.
Really nice red middle thingy.
Yes, I love Anthuriums that have like unique venation. Generally with my collection, I just like to pick stuff that's unique.
Yeah, for sure.
Because a lot of Anthuriums look very similar. This one is also another one with very nice venation.
Yes, it's amazing.
This is Anthurium King of Spades butterfly. And it has like this very open and flat sinus and the veins that go down. It's also in flower now.
Yes.
So it's gonna be some interesting hybrids coming out of this.
And lots of baby ones in front.
Yes, I have, God, what is this? Diabolense, I think is the name. I don't have it labeled, it's the person who bought it.
Okay. I don't know many names.
Also dark form, Ace of Spades. Very nice.
Pure one.
Yes, the pure one.
What?
Of course I have the pure one too.
Can I touch it? Wait.
Yes, of course, go for it.
People often comment that I'm not allowed to touch stuff. So I have permission now, guys.
Yes.
Hi friends, Editing Rose here. I noticed that we didn't even talk about all these plants in the bottom here. She has so many amazing plants. I'm finding new things in the layover footage that I filmed afterwards.
This is also an Anthurium Ace of Spades dark form, but this is Excelf. So I don't know, you can tell it's a little bit not as dark, like if you hold it next to each other. So yeah, like the darkness doesn't always get passed on if you hybridize or cross it with itself.
Yeah, okay.
Then I have the variegated shelf,
Whoa.
which is also very interesting. I have, this is a variegated Papanimum with yellow variegation. It's also in flower right now and I want to self it. So hopefully we will have some variegated seedlings. I have pollen stored from a previous bloom.
Nice.
Inflorescence.
Yeah, we can say flower.
Yeah, I always say
people
wrong.
know.
Then I have Anthurium camoleon. It's a variegated also Papanimum from Henna. You might know him from 4 Aeroids.
Okay.
It's also a very nice variegated type of Anthurium, and the pretty thing about it is that it's very mottled and it's white variegation. It's not yellow. It looks a little bit pinkish right now because I am stressing it with crazy amounts of light.
Yeah.
But it is white variegation, which is kind of rare with Anthuriums.
Yeah, mostly I see the more yellow.
Yeah, mostly yellow.
Stuff. Although it's beautiful, the white is extra special. But then there is something else in that corner.
Yeah, something very special. The Anthurium Hot Barbie.
Katja made this, basically.
Yeah, I mean, made it. I discovered it, you could say. I can take it out to show better.
Oh,
and
wait, I have to step back because I'm basically on top of the regal leaf.
Okay, so this was a random mutation from a seed. The plant parent was not variegated at all. It's the only one that mutated from the seeds, as far as I know. So this is
very, very special.
A unicorn, basically. And the interesting thing about it is that the variegation is pink. And it's like bright pink, especially if the leaf is new and if you give it a little bit more light. With lower light, it's still pink, but it goes more baby pink. And with stronger light, it goes hot Barbie pink.
Yeah, I remember seeing this at the Botanica
and this
last year,
yeah.
and it was so pink.
Yeah, the
now
sleeve is older and it's still pink, but a little bit more muted.
And then there's different greens in it as well, which is really cool.
And
the newest one, is it hard enough?
I think this one, the newest one.
I'll let you touch it.
It's okay, you can
I'm
touch
scared.
it. I don't mind. I touch them all the time.
Okay. It's so cool.
And it's also very hardy, I have to say. It doesn't die. I cut it a bunch of times. It never gave me any issues. Also, the variegation is very stable. Like, surprisingly, it never gave me a green leaf. And also, all the cuttings I have seen so far are nicely variegated. So,
whoa.
It's a nice change because my other Anthuriums, they constantly revert. So, this is my precious baby.
Yeah, and you have, well, by the time this video comes out, it might be sold already, but you have one for sale right now.
Yes, I have a cutting for sale right now.
So if people are interested, they can DM you?
Yes,
is that the best?
Direct message me on Instagram. I cut this from time to time, and from time to time I have cuttings, but
yeah. So make sure you follow her so that you can see her stories when she does sell one.
Yes.
Because it's really, really cool. Wait, I'm gonna move around
put it
so
back
you can put it back. I'm scared to hurt all the plants.
It's fine. I bump into this all the times. Also, where it looks so you can see it goes into the shelf all the time.
Yeah. Should we tell the story of the Regal?
Yes. So basically, at the Botanica Hamm, I think in 2022 or something.
The first one that I went to. I don't think it was the first one, but it was the first one I went to.
Yeah, it's a couple of years ago. There was this huge Antherum Regal, and I bought it. And everyone was looking at me when I tried to walk out with it. It was literally like almost as tall as me.
Actually, I took footage of this plant. I took a reel with like being next to it, being amazed by it. And then later on I saw her walking away with it. Yeah. So I was like, we have to be friends.
Walking out, everyone was asking me about this plant. It was crazy. I felt like a celebrity for 5 minutes.
And I think it got even bigger. The leaf was already pretty big.
A little bigger, but it's not as tall anymore. Like the petioles were longer before. Like it was like here, and now it's a little. I don't know.
Because it gets more light.
Maybe.
Doesn't have to reach anymore. And then next to you is also an amazing Vici.
Yes.
In a huge pot. Wait. This is like a bucket.
These are actually buckets from Amazon. I just put holes in because I can't find clear pots which are large enough.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and this is also a big Vici. I also already bought it pretty big. But yeah.
It looks cool. I don't own one, but I like it when it's this big. Only I don't have space for plants this big, but
yeah, I don't have space for plants anymore too.
You have the whole greenhouse. There's something really nice and dark in the back there as well. What is that?
Yes, that's a Papanimum X Ace of Spades. It's a little bit chlorotic right now because it flowered a bunch of times, and I think it's having some nutrient deficiency from spending so much energy on the flowers.
But if you don't know, chlorotic is what you called it, right?
Yes, I mean, I don't know if it's so.
I think that's the right word. Yeah, it's when the plant is like nutrient deficient.
Yeah, and it gets a little bit yellow, and you can see the greenish veins, and then the yellow in between. And I'm not an expert, cool. But I think that's it used to be really, really nice and dark, but it's just flowered many times right back to back, and it's a bit much.
It needs a break. I'm personally not a big fan of these shapes.
I like this one.
It's really big. It looks kind of cool.
Espinapo X Papanimum for German, I think.
Wow. And it makes seeds.
Yes, it's pollinated. It's gonna be, I don't know, I like the shape. I feel like I like this narrowness and the big ears. So
I do think it looks cool because it's different.
Yes, but it's not as velvety. It's kind of velvet, but not really.
Yeah, I prefer more velvet, I think.
I totally understand that.
Like these. This is so beautiful. What is it?
Anthurium Dark Phoenix.
Oh yeah, you told me already before filming. I forgot again.
It's fine.
It's so shiny and so dark and velvet.
I like this one too.
I really notice your pots are really big.
Yes, I like to buy my plants very small, like little seedlings, and then grow them very large. And what I found helps is potting them in way too large pots. And every time I repot them, and they do a big size jump, basically.
Yeah.
You can feel how much space they have, and if they feel they have a lot of space, they immediately double in size.
Yeah, this is
So,
my theory. I tell people this also, but I don't go as big as you do. I feel like I'm a little bit more. I go less
Just
big
use
steps.
very well draining mix,
Yeah.
and then you can use a gigantic pot, and your plants will grow very, very big, very, very fast.
Yeah, I definitely had some issues with root rot in my anthuriums right now. I haven't showed you guys, but I noticed your mix is super. It looks like it could float away.
Yes, I also have like a
Super
lot
light.
of I have lacquer in there. I have perlite. I have
Big chunks
different
as
size
well.
of pumice in there.
Yeah,
So I have bark in there, but I feel like all the non-organic components are important over the long time. So
yeah,
because they don't break down and
Yeah.
they just keep
especially
the
on
soil
this one.
nice and airy.
There's huge chunks in here. Just
Yeah, these are like basically
Pumice?
big rocks.
yeah. I need to find more big rocks for my mix. Very cool. What else do you want to show us on this?
It's not an Anthurium, but maybe also interesting. This is a fern. I
Ooh,
think it's
black-
Thailandicum
Yeah.
something. It's also like the oil slick fern, and as you can see, it's full of spores.
Oh yeah,
It's-
the back.
Yes, it's trying to produce spores all the time. Everything is yellow.
Oh shit.
You can see underneath, and these things, they basically pop open, and then
Spread.
spores come out.
Ah, yes, I've shown this before. I have it in my terrarium, but mine is hidden behind other plants right now, so it's not so blue. Also, Katja has some amazing terrariums that we will look at with some frogs.
Yeah.
So get ready to see some blue frogs. This one is also beautiful. This is super dark.
Yes, this is Anthurium Ace of Spades Dark X Green form, and I picked this one out in person, and this was like pitch black. Between all the plants, it was just one pitch black plant, and I fell in love immediately.
Yeah.
Especially because, as I previously said, Ace of Spades doesn't always pass on the darkness. So
Yeah.
I feel like this was a
You have to pick it
especially
out in
nice
person,
one, yes.
yeah, to get the best. I feel like I just really like Ace of Spades, and I have a baby now, but I don't have a pure one yet. I have a hybrid.
Then I have King of Spades, just a regular form. This one is especially very round and has like silverish veins, but this species is very variable.
Yeah, mine has the silver also, but yours is more pink. I think
I
from
mean,
the light,
it's
maybe.
it's a young leaf.
Yeah, but
The older
my baby
leaves
leaves
don't
are
have
not
that,
so pink.
but-
I think my new leaves are more brown, but not the veins. These veins are really pink. I like it. It's very cool.
Then also maybe what's interesting is these are two black velvet Eastern Panama, also known as Anthurium.
Ah,
And as you can see, they look very different.
yeah.
They are both from different parents, but they are the same age almost.
Oh.
And you can see how different the genetics within the same species can look. Like this is super narrow and
Yeah,
bumpy, and then this is more the classic.
Yeah, and like this is more bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger bumps, if that makes sense. And the shape is also more...
I don't know if the shape
Very
will
different.
stay like that.
This is a very unique shape, I
But-
feel like. This is more
Yeah, more
common.
classic,
Yeah?
I would say.
Yeah, I think so. But I don't know. I don't know yet.
So next, this is an, I think, Monorense, Moronin. Oh.
I don't know this one at all, so...
This is a cross between like a leathery type of Anthurium and crystallinum,
okay.
and it looks very much different from both parents. And
I love
don't
when they
know.
do that.
Yes, I don't know. I feel it's like a very interesting one because it's pretty dark and
Yeah.
it's also
And the new
kind
leaf
of
has a cool
sub-velvet.
color also.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ace of Spades.
You can touch it.
King of Spades. Ace of Spades. Ah!
No, you're
I feel you.
confused too.
Yeah, I'm the same as you.
Yeah.
Something spades.
Yeah, whatever. Planned. Then this is just a normal silver blush, but I like this one a lot because this was one of the first Anthuriums I ever bought
Oh.
back in 2020, and it was so tiny when I bought it, and it's so big now. And I remember I was so worried if it's gonna die, and everyone was always saying like Anthuriums are so difficult to take care of, but Anthuriums are the easiest plants for me. So this is one of the plants that made me fall in love with Anthuriums.
And then look at the size of the pot, you guys.
Yeah.
It is huge. It is literally bucket size.
Yes.
Very nice.
Then I have a Anthurium Goliath clone.
Oh.
It's also very nice. Also known as, I think, Darkest Panama. Some people call it. Yes, also just a very nice, dark, velvety something. All the good things.
Yeah, I love this one. I have some crosses with this, but I haven't seen the pure one. Same as the... No, something here. This one.
Yes, Dark Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix. I forget all the words.
Then another clone. This is Dark Phoenix Red Veins.
Oh.
Yeah. Also very nice. We can hold it next to the other one, maybe for comparison.
Yes, please.
Just show the differences. So they have...
Sorry, I had to zoom in on Jess.
They have slightly different shaped leaves. I mean, this one's a little bit deformed.
Yeah.
But you can see this one's kind of more narrow. And this one has basically very dark
the pink
and red leaves. And the back of the leaf is also like reddish. And here it's like more... It's brownish, I would say.
Yeah, and you can also see the veins here are super pink.
That's the biggest difference.
Yeah.
So, also I have King of Spades crossed with Papanimum. Move it a little bit. It's also kind of interesting.
So this one, Ha'u, crossed with
Papanimum.
Papi. Okay. Oh, it looks very... I guess it has a little bit of the shape left, but...
Yes, it looks very King of Spades-like, but I love King of Spades.
Yeah.
And this is just another one that I picked up because it looks cool and whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah,
you can grow
like
anything big anyway.
IDs and Anthuriums, you have to be a little bit more relaxed.
She's super chill.
Yeah, so...
So many babies.
What else I have? This is just a Papanimum hybrid. But it's again another one that I picked out because it had kind of unique features. It has like very red veins and almost like a bluish sheen, even though it's not that dark.
Yeah, and just really interesting matte.
Yeah.
Madness. Madness.
Yeah.
Madness.
Then also here I have Papanimum crossed with Kunaya Lensei.
I don't know what that is.
I can show you. Okay. I have that one too.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like basically a puppy, but more bumpy, kind of. It has the bumpiness from Kunaya Lensei.
Lots of queens everywhere.
Yeah, that's a queen cross with a Papanimum.
Oh.
So a little bit more spiritual.
I see it a little bit, yeah. And these are the regular queens?
Yeah.
But very narrow?
No, it's just a little bit dehydrated because I forget to water it back there.
No, it looks a little bit, yeah. This looks more...
Don't show this.
Focus on the good ones. No, we show everything. This is...
Pallidiflorum.
Yeah, I thought so. Pallidiflorum.
Weird accent coming out.
Katja is German, but also Russian, and I'm Dutch. So we say things the way we want.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, you can suck it.
Then this one I acquired recently, and I found this just at a normal garden center.
Oh.
And it was the only one that was this silver. It's
Super
basically completely silver.
Yeah.
It wasn't expensive at all. It was like, I don't know, €5 or something.
And it's getting more silver in your care.
Yes. So it always check all Anthuriums, even at the garden centers, because you never know when you're going to get like some unique mutations and genetics. So always need to be on the hunt with Anthuriums.
Good tip. What's this one?
This is Dark Phoenix crossed with Papanimum, I think, for German.
Okay.
Yes, and it's just a very dark and velvety.
Yeah, I feel like my phone is trying to adjust the light for it. Wait, can we make it dark?
I think it's the darkest plant I own, actually. Also, this one is an interesting one. This Carla Blackie.
Oh.
Yeah. Also very nice. It's like a crystallinum, but better.
Yeah. I have a Carla, but mine is very sad looking always, so it does not look like this yet. I have big leaves, but they're just always damaged. And then at the bottom you have a lot of seedlings and small
just
things.
random seedlings. A lot of them I will be bringing to the market, and
nice.
little propagations. Also in here I have some plants that need a little bit of extra humidity, and those are two Kunaya Lenses.
Okay.
And this is my third King of Spades. But
Because you can never have enough.
I mean, it's a little sad, so it's in there
It's fine.
for additional support.
It looks more amazing than most of my plants, at least. Here, we're right next to one of the buckets. Just
You lift the leaf.
here's my leg to
Oh, good.
have a size. Yeah, I'm under. This is cute. Okay.
This is also kind of nice. This is a luxuriance crossed with forgetii, so it has the forgetii shape, but the luxuriance bumpiness.
Ah,
Yeah.
kept the good thing from both parents. You got the good one.
Yes.
Is this Delta Force?
Yes.
Nice.
It's a little going through something, but
Yeah. Well, mine went through something and almost died, and then now it's growing again. So
yeah, it's what it is with plants.
yeah, they can go through stuff.
This is also a Papanimum X1 clone.
Okay.
I cut it, so it's ugly now and in the back, but
We like ugly. We don't mind.
yeah.
That makes it more relatable for us regular people.
It's just what it is. If you cut anthuriums, sometimes they're not happy.
I'm sneakily
Don't
gonna show you some.
this.
I'm gonna show some dried out plants too.
Don't show the seedlings, I forgot.
It's not all perfect, don't worry, even in this amazing greenhouse. Let's see. We have a lot more outside also to show you.
Yes.
Including some very cool terrariums with bright blue frogs. And you built this, because this is just a greenhouse in a regular room,
Yes.
which I think is amazing. And also I was on my knees just now, it's super soft because you said yoga mats?
Yes, yoga mats.
Underneath to insulate?
Yes, to insulate because the floor is very cold and I don't want the greenhouse to get too cold.
Yeah.
Especially if the plants on the floor, so I put yoga mats for isolation.
Very smart. And you had this built? Someone built this for you? Or?
Yes, I basically made drawings of what I wanted and what I needed, and then I went to a carpenter and commissioned it.
Nice.
And
So it's built from wood,
yes, this is.
and then this is some kind of plasticky.
This is like plastic glass.
Yeah, plexiglass
Yes, plexiglass.
in English and Dutch.
And the walls, they are wood, which is
Okay.
covered in Teichfolie. It's
Ah, yeah.
like for pond foil.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
So it's with all the humidity and also these back walls, sometimes there's like water on them, so the wood won't ever rot because there's like plastic.
Yeah, and it won't ruin your house as well,
Yes.
because that's what I've had when I had a tent in my house. Even though I had a bottom, like something underneath, there was condensation a lot, and it ruined the walls and the ground and everything. So it's really handy to have this. It's just a separate space. She also has nice art on all the walls that is plants. We have a few more cabinets over here.
Here I have some plants that I'm just like keeping an eye on because they're worth a little bit more or just they need a little bit of extra help. This, for example, is just Anthurium Zara X Red Crystallinum and it gets really, really purple. Then I have 2 cuttings of Anthurium Hot Barbie in the back.
Ooh. Look at that one with the
Yes.
nice leaf. And that one has 2 growth points,
Yes,
right?
that one has 2 growth
Maybe you
points.
can zoom
So
in. You can see 2 new leaves that are going to be pink variegated. And this one is also growing. I see a little growth point.
yes. It also has technically 2 growth points, but it's a bit smaller, so I don't know if they will both grow.
If they make it.
Then I have a propagation of my Anthurium Dark Phoenix Red Veins,
Ooh.
which I will also be bringing to the market. I have another one of the propagations of Dark Phoenix Red Veins.
Nice.
Papanimum 4 German clone.
Okay.
And then I have Anthurium Red Spider.
Yeah, this is a
I
cool
can
one
take
too.
it out maybe so you can see better.
I can stick the phone
Wait.
in.
I can take it out, it's easy.
Ooh. So is this an aquarium?
Yes, this is an aquarium.
Oh, and there's some paper in front of the light. That's smart.
Yeah,
That's a good
I
tip for
cannot-
people.
Yes, but I cannot guarantee that your house
Yeah.
is not going to burn down.
Keep it away
So,
from the light.
Don't get influenced by me. Yes, this is Anthurium Red Spider, and it used to be actually a much, much larger plant, but I cut it. And I don't know, it was not happy with me. It was getting rot again and again for like half a year, but now we have very nice roots.
Yeah.
It's coming back. We have a new leaf.
Yeah, 3 leaves.
I think it's going to be fine.
Yeah, it looks good now. Looks happy and healthy.
Yes. By the way, the interesting thing about this, I don't know if this is true, But I heard that there's no Forgetia in this. This is a, I think, Magnificum crosses Papanimum hybrid that just randomly mutated with a closed sinus.
Oh.
Something like that I heard, but...
I know it happens a lot because I had... wait, I'm going to zoom out so I can show my own face. I had a lot of crystallinum seedlings and several of them. Actually, my big plant also has some closed sinuses and it's pure crystallinum, 100% sure. So plants can do weird things.
Yes, and Magnificum also sometimes has like a lot of red in its veins, so that's probably where the reddishness comes from.
Yeah, nice. Very cool. Plants are so cool, man. And then we have a whole cabinet with...
My small Begonia collection, but some of them are getting very large.
Yeah, they're not that small.
I can open these doors maybe to see better. For example, this Amphioxus is just growing like crazy.
Taking over.
Yeah.
And a beautiful Labicia in the back with really nice silver. I don't have one like that, I think. And then I've seen this one plenty of times at the botanical garden, but I forgot the name.
I forgot it.
It doesn't want to come. And this is huge. Which one is this?
This is, I think, Beonia with 2 eyes at the end. I think Boni.
Oh, it's this pot. Okay. This is very
yes,
big.
and it's the interesting thing about it. It gets blue. It gets the blue flesh also. That's really nice, especially on such a huge leaf.
Yeah, because you have several that go blue. This looks like
this one also goes. It's a little dehydrated, but this one also goes blue.
Yeah.
This is a hybrid, but this is a hybrid from something. I think was oh god, Pavonina with something else.
You can almost see it without the flesh.
Yeah, and this one goes super blue.
Yeah.
It's also extremely easy to take care of. Like you can have this in your room, no problems, and it goes stronger blue than Pavonina.
Wow. Yeah, you gave me a baby of this last year, and I put a leaf in a box for a friend, and it's already several plants now.
It grows so much.
It grows really fast, and this looks like it could also have a reflection.
Yeah, it's a little bit too close to the light, I think, for that to happen because they need lower light to have the blue.
Yeah,
it's
you guys, if you want blue begonia, you have to.
It's basically the blue
make
is
them
like
dark.
A special type of chloroplast that make the light pass slower through the leaf, so they can absorb more light. So they produce these special blue chloroplasts only if they have low light, basically.
Okay. That makes sense. Some in the bottom. Are you going to bring this to the market?
Maybe, yes.
It's already labeled and everything.
Yes.
And what's this one?
This is a tiny toy constellation.
Oh, cute.
Little baby.
And that one is a pink princess?
Strawberry shade.
I
just
thought it
just
might be.
bunch of cuttings I put in one pot and
yeah,
babies.
Cute, beautiful. I feel like everything that Katja has here is super organized. So like I have an old aquarium. It's full of mold and perlite. Yours is super clean and beautiful. I have, well, not glass cabinets, but I have places where I put plants, but it's just always a mess. And even this huge greenhouse, indoor greenhouse. Can you believe she has an indoor greenhouse? It's just super organized and beautiful. And
I mean, to be honest, I did clean before she came.
It's especially for you.
I wiped all the glass, so the glass is not that clean.
Okay. But I feel like in general, it's a lot more organized than...
Yeah, I like to keep things a little bit more organized. I feel like it's more fun and less work and, you know, it's not as stressful.
Nice. And then you also have a planted terrarium. Can we show that? Wait, let's go this way.
This is my planted terrarium. That's also bioactive, and I have 4 poison dart frogs in here.
Oh, there's one already.
They are all Auratus microspot, except for one, but they are all females, so there won't be any interbreeding or anything happening.
You don't know. Maybe they're lesbians, by the way.
Yeah, but they won't reproduce.
Okay.
So
There's
I'm not gonna.
No babies. Okay.
I have basically I throw in random terrarium plants in here and see what sticks.
Yeah.
And what grows, and the moss is slowly taking over in this corner.
I love the moss blob.
Yes.
It looks really cool.
The moss is growing like crazy. Also the Slagenella uncinata.
Yeah.
It's also growing like crazy. It's not as blue as
yeah, I think the light.
other one, but yeah, that's not just the light. I think it's just not as flashy as the other one. I always forget.
But now you have the other one, so hopefully
very
it can grow
generously
in the back.
One.
Of course. We get to be here and film all the all the plants, so I have to bring a little gift. This is very cool. It looks super, even though it's planted, it looks still very organized. And we just had lunch here at Katja's house, super generously made lots of food for us as well. And the frogs actually move around quite a lot. So every time there was movement, my eyes went straight to the terrarium. It's like a TV. And some people say that about my terrariums as well, but the frogs moving definitely gives it more of a TV vibe,
Yes,
I feel like.
They're not shy at all. They
No. And they're
jump around a lot.
how do you say, day movers?
Day active?
Day active.
I think there's like a proper word for that, but I don't know.
It's not the proper word that we're saying. My friends are here also, by the way. This is Jess and Felice. We are going to the market together. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be able to be here. So, thank you.
So I have a couple normal houseplants, but it's nothing as interesting as in the greenhouse. They're basically just decoration for me. For example, I have a small succulent collection. I'm also kind of getting into Cordex plants because they're so cute. And yes, so you can see some are already waking up from the winter sleep, basically. They're getting leaves. They didn't have any over winter.
Oh, this one also, this is all new.
No, this one had leaves.
Okay.
It never dropped them. I don't know if it's supposed to, but this one didn't have the leaves, and this one at the bottom.
Oh yeah,
also
that's a lot
didn't
of
have
leaves
any
already.
Leaves.
The light is not ideal, but you guys
I can move.
can see. No, it's okay. This is Huersia, I think.
Uh,
Stapeliad.
Stapelia, yeah, something.
And this one is super cute shape. I like that it's so symmetric.
I feel like it looks like a ocean creature.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it is. I just bought it because it looked interesting.
Yeah, just because it's a cool shape. And this is Euphorbia something, right? I think.
Ghost?
Yeah, something ghost. I don't know the names of these things. You guys will know.
Me neither.
And a little blob.
Yeah.
Look. They're so cute. I like the little blobs.
Yeah, but unfortunately it's starting to rot. It started to rot over winter and...
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what to do with it now.
No, cut it off. Cut the rot. And is this a HU as well?
Yes, don't show that. I propagated it and it's not good.
It will come back. It's fine.
Maybe.
I think that's it for the tour. Thank you so much for having us.
Of course, you're welcome.
We've talked about this for several years already. Every time I see Katja at my Botanica, I'm like, I've heard about this greenhouse. Can we see it? But luckily, Jess and Felice were okay to come early. And you were okay to do this the day before the huge market.
Yes, of course.
I can imagine that for other people. I've seen my friends who sell plants having huge boxes everywhere.
I have only a small stand and so it's okay. It's just one table. It's not that much.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you so much. If you're interested in the hot Barbie, you can definitely message Katja.
Yes, or if you have any other question, you can always just DM me on Instagram, or I'm also on TikTok. I'm everywhere as Botanical Katja.
Okay.
But I'm most active on Instagram.
Yeah. And if you're looking for her stand on the Botanica map, I don't know what it's called. It's not Botanical Katja, but it's Botanical Shop.
Yes, the business is
Which
Botanical
I didn't know
Shop.
before. I was looking all over for Katja, but there was no Katja in the name. So, thank you so much. And I'm so excited for your plants to grow more.
Thank you for coming to film.
Yes, of course. Give Katja a like online, and we will see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, give a like, subscribe if you haven't already. You can click the bell.
Bye.